A lot of people think that bread's difficult to make, but today I'm going to show you a quick and easy way how to make it. So I'm just going to put a light dusting of flour onto the table, and I'm going to tip our dough out onto the table, and then I'm just going to lightly knead it. So the next step is to divide the dough up into small pieces for our bread rolls. So the bread rolls now are ready to be moulded and shaped, but first thing I need to do is just to cover it over as we're moulding, just to prevent the dough from drying out and skinning over. So I'm going to take our first piece of dough from under the piece of the cling film, and we're going to make the classic just bread roll shape. So using our hands, we want to flatten the dough out first, and then cupping your hand into that sort of shape. We want to gently just roll the bread around loosely in your hand until it's a smooth texture on the top, and then place that on the tray. So that's our first shape, which is just the classic bread roll shape. The second shape I'm going to do is just a basic simple knot. So the first thing I'm going to do is just gently roll the bread into sort of a sausage shape. So it's a nice even shape, and then basically we just fold that over and then under, just to create a small knot. And lastly, the next shape I'm going to do is just mould it again like we was with the bread roll. And then gently just roll the bread dough on the table. And then with a knife, I'm just going to score the dough across the top and place that on the tray as well. And then for the rest of these bread rolls, then I'm just going to do them into the classic bread roll shape. So now our bread has been shaped, our next step is to cover these over with a piece of cling film and allow them to prove for the next 30 minutes. So these bread rolls now have been proving for the last 30 minutes. As you can see, they've risen well, and now they're ready for decoration, and then we're going to bake them in a hot oven. So I'm going to brush the bread rolls now with some lightly beaten egg, and then I'm going to decorate them with some poppy seeds, some sesame seeds, or you can use some mixed herbs or even some cheese slices too. So now I'm just going to lightly brush the bread rolls with the beaten egg. And then we're just going to sprinkle them with the poppy seeds. Some sesame seeds. And we'll just leave one row just plain. Now these are ready to go into a hot oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. So I've just taken these bread rolls out of the oven. As you can see, they're a nice even brown colour. And if you just tap them lightly on the bottom, and if they sound hollow, that's a sign that they're fully baked. And here's your bread rolls.